Two.
Okay, so we're gonna work our basic cross collar choke from the closed guard, okay? And pretty much, you know, this move is a nice move to sometimes set up other attacks. You'll start to see it less at a higher level, but nonetheless, it's still one that you definitely have to be aware about, and also teaches you the mechanics of the cross choke. So we're gonna hit that from the closed guard. Maybe Ivan took me down with the blast elbow, I ended in the closed guard or what have you, and we're here. If I can, just for today's lesson, I want to draw his hands to the mat. So I drive my heels behind his tailbone, I bring my knees to my chest, and I draw his hands to the mat. And if he stays in this in-between posture, or if I'm holding him down a little bit, I'm going to look to sneak one hand in the cross collar. So knife hand comes in, and I get my one hand in the cross collar. I can even kind of shift my head towards the other side over here. And I want to imagine almost like I'm putting on a glove. So my hand goes in nice and deep, and my wrist bone makes contact with the neck, making sure I'm reaching for the tag of his collar. Then on the other side, we have one or two options. If I was still holding his head, I can make a thumb loop over here, and now I can move myself to the side, and we end up in this cross choke position, okay? If for some reason I wasn't doing that, I also have the option of sneaking the other hand in just as I did the first hand. So knife hand comes in, I move my head to the other side, and I get two hands nice and deep over here on the collars. And now what's doing this choke is my wrist, not the collar. So I know it's called cross collar, but it's my wrist, okay, to do the choke. Now don't open your elbows. Look what happens when I do that. It actually opens this space, okay? When I close my elbows, now that space gets closed. So when I'm here, in this spot, I'm going to close those elbows. And the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to accent my wrist into his neck. So as I'm here, I start pulling him in, and I bring my head to the side of the top hand. Okay, and that's going to be my cross collar choke, okay? So again, nice and easy. So I just find one hand in the collar, second hand in the collar can sneak underneath. Or again, as I was telling you guys, if this was your first hand and you were kind of holding him down, find that loop in the collar and see if you can circle yourself in here. It's the same idea. I close my elbows and I turn my wrist into my partner's neck, sit up on the side of the top hand, and we're gonna get a tap on that basic cross collar choke.